Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Level Up podcast. This is the place where you improve your English every single day with fun, natural conversations. I'm Mark, super happy to be here with you today.
And I'm Sophie. Hi everyone, nice to meet you again. If this is your first time listening, you're in the right place. And if you've been following us for a while, well, thank you. We really love having you here.
Yes, absolutely. And hey, before we jump in, quick reminder, don't forget to like this video. Hit that subscribe button and download the special document we created for you. It's totally free. That document gives you the foundation to quickly start speaking English and also shows you how to build an unbeatable daily study plan.
Exactly. Imagine this. You wake up every morning, you make your coffee or tea, you press play on this podcast, and you spend 15-20 minutes with us. If you do this every morning for just 3 to 6 months, I promise you will see a visible, real improvement in your English.
Oh yes, I've seen it with my students so many times. 3 months of consistent listening and practice, boom. You notice that your speaking is smoother, your listening is sharper, and you feel more confident. 6 months, even better. You'll actually surprise yourself.
And that's what we want for you. We want you to surprise yourself with your progress. So stay with us, make it a daily habit, and level up your English step by step.
All right, so today we're super excited because we're recording episode 22. Yeah, we're getting into a very important topic that almost every English learner struggles with at some point. The title of today's episode is How to Stay Motivated When Learning English.
Motivation. Yeah, it's that thing that feels super strong at the beginning. You start full of energy like, yes, I'm gonna study English every day. And then 2 weeks later, you're tired, busy, and suddenly Netflix in your own language feels easier.
Yeah, I've been there too with other languages. And trust me, we totally understand. So today, Sophie and I are going to talk about motivation, how to keep it alive, how to get back on track when you feel lazy, and practical tips that actually work in real life.
Exactly. And remember, we're going to do this in a very natural, friendly conversation so you can practice your listening while also learning real strategies for your own learning journey.
So grab a notebook if you want, or just relax and listen. Episode 22, How to Stay Motivated When Learning English. Let's go.
So, Mark, tell me honestly, have you ever started learning something with tons of motivation and then lost it?
Oh, totally. Many times, especially with languages. I remember when I started learning Spanish. The first week, I was on fire, like listening to music, watching shows, studying vocabulary lists. But after maybe 3 weeks, I was like, maybe tomorrow.
I can imagine. That maybe tomorrow is dangerous. It becomes maybe next week.
Exactly. And then suddenly 1 month has passed and you're like, wait, what happened?
I think everyone has experienced that. Motivation is like the fuel in a car. At the beginning, the tank is full, but if you don't refill it, the car just stops.
That's a great metaphor. Yeah, motivation is fuel. And in English learning, you have to find ways to refill your tank.
So what refills your tank?
For me, it's small wins. Like the first time I understood a joke in Spanish, I was like, wow, I did it. That gave me so much energy to keep going.
Yes, celebrating small wins is huge. Sometimes learners only look at the big goal, like, I want to be fluent, but fluency feels so far away. So they forget to celebrate when they understand a short video or when they order a coffee successfully.
Exactly. And those small wins keep the motivation alive.
I also think routine helps. Like when you don't have to decide every day whether you will study or not. You just know, at 8 a.m., I listen to English Level Up podcast. It becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth.
Yes, that's so important. Motivation is strong in the beginning, but habits keep you moving when motivation is weak.
Exactly. So maybe one tip is don't depend only on motivation. Build habits.
Totally agree. Another thing that helps me is making the process fun. Like, if studying feels like punishment, of course you'll lose motivation.
Right. If it feels like school homework, Who wants that?
Yeah, but if you connect it to your hobbies, suddenly it's enjoyable. Like if you love cooking, watch cooking videos in English. If you love music, learn English songs.
I used to do that with French. I love fashion, so I started reading fashion blogs in French. It didn't feel like studying, it felt like fun.
See, that's the trick. Motivation grows when you enjoy the process.
Let me ask you, Mark, what do you do when you feel completely unmotivated? Like zero energy, don't want to study, don't want to listen, nothing.
Good question. I think in those moments, I go back to my why. Like, why did I start? For Spanish, it was because I wanted to travel to South America and talk to people. Remembering that dream gave me energy again.
Yes, that's powerful. Your why is like your compass. Without it, you get lost.
Exactly. So sometimes I write it down and put it on my wall. Just one sentence. I want to speak Spanish to connect with people when I travel. That reminds me.
I love that. For English learners, maybe write, I want to get a better job, or I want to watch movies without subtitles, or I want to talk to friends around the world.
Yes! Put it on your phone screen, on your fridge, anywhere.
Sometimes I also recommend mini challenges. Like tell yourself, okay, today I will listen for just 5 minutes. Often when you start, you end up doing more.
Oh, yes, that works so well. The hardest part is starting, but once you start, motivation comes back.
Exactly. Okay, I want to share something funny. One of my students told me she stays motivated by giving herself rewards. Like, if I finish 20 minutes of English, I can eat chocolate.
That's brilliant. Chocolate motivation.
Yeah, it sounds silly, but it works.
Hey, whatever works, right? Motivation is personal.
True. And also community helps, like having a study partner, a teacher, or even listening to us here every day.
Yeah, accountability. If someone is expecting you, you're more likely to show up.
Exactly. That's why podcasts like this are so useful. You're not alone. You're part of a community.
Right. And that's what we want listeners to feel. We're on this journey together. So, Sophie, earlier you mentioned rewards, like giving yourself chocolate. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's simple, but it makes studying feel positive. Like your brain starts to connect English practice with something nice.
True. I once had a student who used video games as a reward. He said, I will only play my favorite game after I do my English practice. And guess what? He started practicing every day because he really wanted to play.
That's smart. You attach your English to something you already love. It's like tricking yourself in a good way.
Exactly. And speaking of games, sometimes turning English practice into a game helps too, like apps that give you points, streaks, little achievements.
Yes, humans love progress bars. Even a little bar filling up makes us feel happy.
So true. That's why apps like Duolingo are so popular. They make language learning feel like a game.
But of course, you can also create your own challenges. Like, this week I will learn 10 new words about cooking. Or today I will watch a movie scene and repeat it 5 times.
Exactly. Those mini challenges keep things fresh. Motivation often dies when everything feels the same.
Yes, like when you always do grammar exercises from the same book.
Boring. And boredom kills motivation faster than anything.
So variety is important. Change your routine sometimes. Listen to music one day, watch a YouTube video the next, have a conversation another day.
Totally agree. I remember one time when I felt stuck with Spanish, I decided to join an online conversation group. It was scary at first, but after talking to real people, I felt so alive and motivated again.
Yes, real interaction is so powerful, because suddenly English is not just words on paper. It's connection, laughter, friendship.
And mistakes don't matter as much as people think. In fact, mistakes make the conversation funny sometimes.
Exactly. I always tell my students, if you never make mistakes, you're not learning. Mistakes are proof that you're trying.
Yes. And when you laugh at your mistakes instead of feeling embarrassed, motivation grows because learning feels safe and fun.
That's a big one. Creating a safe, positive environment. Even if you're learning alone, you can create that by being kind to yourself.
Yeah, like instead of saying, "Oh, I'm terrible at English," say, "Hey, I learned one new phrase today. That's progress."
Yes! Celebrate progress, not perfection.
Okay, let's get practical. Suppose one of our listeners is listening right now and thinking, "Yeah, this all sounds good, but I really don't feel like studying today." What would you tell them?
I would say, just do 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure. Start small. Because usually, once you start, you do more.
Yes. It's like going to the gym. The hardest part is putting on your shoes. Once you're there, you exercise.
Exactly. And also, choose something you enjoy. Don't force yourself to do a boring grammar worksheet if you hate it. Instead, watch a funny YouTube video in English or listen to your favorite English song.
Great point. Motivation grows when you actually like what you're doing.
Also, don't compare yourself too much with others. Like, oh, that person speaks better than me. Comparison kills motivation.
Oh yes, I've seen that a lot. People feel discouraged because they compare their beginning with someone else's middle.
Exactly. You should compare yourself with your past self. Are you better than you were 3 months ago? That's what matters.
Yes, progress is personal.
I'll share a quick story. One of my students started with almost zero English. She could only say hello and thank you. She listened to this kind of daily podcast for 6 months. One day, she called me and spoke for 5 minutes straight in English. She was so proud. She told me, "I didn't think I could do this, but I just kept listening every day."
That's beautiful. See, small daily actions build big results over time.
Exactly. So even if you feel lazy today, remember, the little things add up.
And sometimes, honestly, motivation isn't the key. Discipline is. Like brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation. You just do it.
Yes, that's the magic. When English becomes part of your lifestyle, not just a task.
Right. That's why we encourage listeners to make this podcast a morning routine.
So let's summarize a few strategies. Celebrate small wins, build habits, connect English to your hobbies, remember your why, create challenges, reward yourself, and practice with real people.
Perfect list. And also, be kind to yourself, avoid boring routines, and don't compare with others.
Exactly. If you do these things, your motivation will not disappear.
Before we finish, Sophie, let's do something fun. Let's each share one personal motivational trick we use.
Okay. Mine is music. When I feel tired, I play an English song I love, and I sing along loudly, even if my singing is terrible.
I want to hear that one day.
No, trust me, you don't. But it works, because suddenly I feel happy and ready to study.
Nice. Mine is imagining the future. I picture myself speaking Spanish fluently with locals in a cafe. That picture gives me energy to study today.
Love that. Visualization is powerful.
Yeah. So, dear listeners, maybe try one of these tricks today.
Yes, and remember, you're not alone. We're with you every step of the way.
Exactly. And before we finish, let's review some useful vocabulary we used today.
All right, time to review. We're going to look at some useful words and expressions from today's conversation.
Yes, we'll give you simple definitions and examples so you can really understand and use them.
Motivation.
Motivation is the energy or desire to do something. Example, I need motivation to go jogging in the morning.
Right. And without motivation, it's easy to stop learning. Habit.
A habit is something you do regularly, almost automatically. Example, brushing your teeth is a daily habit.
And we said English learning should become a habit, like listening every morning. Celebrate small wins.
This means to feel proud of little achievements. Example, I celebrated when I ordered coffee in English successfully.
Yes, those small celebrations keep you motivated. Fuel.
Fuel is what makes a car run, like gas or energy. We used it as a metaphor. Motivation is fuel.
Example, coffee is my morning fuel. Routine.
Routine is a regular pattern of activities. Example, my morning routine includes breakfast and listening to a podcast.
Routines make learning automatic. Reward.
Reward is something nice you give yourself after doing a task. Example, I reward myself with chocolate after studying.
Yes, rewards make studying fun. Accountability.
Accountability means someone expects you to do something, so you feel responsible. Example, having a study partner gives me accountability.
And accountability helps you stay consistent. Variety.
Variety means doing different things, not always the same. Example, add variety to your English practice. Watch movies, listen to podcasts, talk to people.
Variety keeps learning interesting. Compare yourself with your past self.
This phrase means looking at your own progress, not comparing with others. Example, I compared myself with my past self and realized I improved a lot.
That's a great way to stay positive. Visualization.
Visualization means creating a picture in your mind of a future situation. Example, I visualized myself speaking English confidently in a job interview.
And that picture gives you motivation. Okay, that's our vocabulary review.
Yes, and we hope you found it useful. Try to use these words this week in your own sentences.
And thank you so much for listening all the way to the end of episode 22 of the English Level Up podcast.
Yes, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to our channel, and download the free document that will help you build an unbeatable English study plan.
We'll be here again tomorrow with another fun and useful episode.
Yes, see you tomorrow and
keep leveling up your English.